We're here with MayBach Wallace of Baltimore. This is the interview. So, have you ever experienced police brutality?
Yeah, actually I have experienced police brutality in my neighborhood growing up. You feel me? In Baltimore, it'd be crazy. And I was actually leaving the party on Easter. I was at Skateworks in Baltimore, out Woodlawn, and the cops. There was a lot of commotion because the kids was just coming from the skating rink. I was around that age too, so I was leaving. I was with my little cousin, and the police just came out of nowhere, tried to tase me. And he grabbed my arm. I was like, "Yo, get up me or whatever." So from that point, he slammed me on the ground and put his knee in my back. And my little cousin right there, and shit, she started crying like, "Man, get up." I had the key to the house, so it was crazy that night though. It just made me feel like I'm not a person. Like, first of all, you ain't have to grab me. And he went to go for the tase, like he's gonna tase me. So, and called back up for me like that. It wasn't like it was a crowd of people. It was a crowd coming out the skating rink because there was a lot of kids, but they had to call back up for me or throw me on the ground. You know, treat me like I'm not.
What do you think, or what would you say to friends, family, to try and help them prevent some of these things from happening to them?
Well, honestly, I think that being black in America is pretty hard to prevent it. But basically, just stay out the crowd. Like, try to go your own way. Be your own person. Don't run with the crowd. Don't try to fit in. Especially as a black man, just listen to your parents. You know, stay out of trouble, man. And that's what I tell them. Just try your best. Basically, we already black. You can't change that. So from there, just try your best. That's all I can say about that. Try your best to stay out the crowd, man. And be like, don't try to be like, just go your own way. Just go your own route.
With the police brutality going on all over, how do you think this affect our neighborhoods?
Well, for me knowing firsthand, it affect our neighborhoods a lot due to the fact that young guys, they don't have nobody to look up to. Their father was killed by black on black crime or in the black to black crime, cousins, uncles, stuff like that. So that's usually what we learn from them in the hood, like, oh, now people just like that. People think they gotta be like that, and really you don't. You don't have to be like that. We not judging nobody, but just be you. Just be conscious about your decisions that you're making in your life. That's all.
What do you feel? What are your feelings towards like Freddie Gray's death and every other black man that's been murdered due to police brutality? Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown.
I feel like it's crazy, especially this year, 2015. Everybody know like it's been back to back, like domino effect with the black on black crime, with the police brutality. The police brutality just keep happening over and over, but the Freddie Gray situation was kind of different because you know Baltimore, we're not really on the news, stuff like that. If we is, it might be something petty. But the city been crazy, and when I feel like the Baltimore riots it just was something that was bound to happen, because when you keep doing something to people over and over, they get tired of it. Because police brutality is not new in Baltimore. Like I said, I've been through it, and I know people that have been through it, but it just never hit the nation like it has right now. So the Freddie Gray situation, it's crazy. It shouldn't even escalate. They shouldn't even got that far to where they had to kill the boy, break his neck at that. I just feel like none of that should have happened.
On a day-to-day, things like this happen in our communities and throughout the world. How does this affect our society today?
I feel like as a society, it makes it seem like black guys or black people are not per se different than everybody, but they like lower class, like, oh, that's a black guy. We gonna shoot him. It's basically, they take it back in slavery day. That's what they did when you try to run away from slavery. They shoot you, stuff like that. I feel like it just shows our society not growing. What's really changing when you look at it, especially growing up It's 2015. It's not 1800s anymore, or 1960s. Like, what really changed? You know, people say history always repeat itself, and I think it's doing it again right now, and I'm living through it.